you will find that wiring up any of the Daikin units is very similar. And again, just remember to follow those diagrams and schematics. We're going to look here at the Hydrobox and how to wire that up. But first we need to remove the front panel. We use the knurled retaining screw at the top and lift and pull the casing forwards where you will see the wiring centre. In here, you will recognise the PCB and connectors that feature on the monoblock systems. You will need to remove the 2 screws, top and bottom, on the right-hand side of the wiring centre to enable you to hinge this forward, as cable entry comes from the rear. One important factor to consider when wiring up this unit is to leave enough slack on any cables to allow for the door to hinge open in order to gain access to the hydraulic components inside. So, what cables do we need for the Hydrobox? Let's start at the outdoor unit, where you will see the X1M for our main power in. The Hydrobox works with the high temp Daikin units, which only need 1 rotary isolator outside. To the left of the main power, you will see connections 1, 2 and 3. And these cables go to the indoor unit, to the Hydrobox, and connect to the corresponding 1, 2 and 3 on the X1M indoors. 1 is a live, 2 is a neutral, and 3 is for communications. We use a 1.5mm cable for this. There is also the backup heater to connect, and this is fed from an internal rotary isolator. The K5M contactor that controls the backup heater comes pre-wired with a fly lead. Wiring should not be necessary inside the unit. The supplied fly lead is marked showing both single and 3-phase connections. 6V is single phase, and there are 2 live and 2 neutral connections that must be made. The 2 lives and 2 neutrals could be joined in a 4-pole rotary isolator. However, each live and neutral pair can be 3 kilowatts. So this would be 6 kilowatts or 26 amps in total, which will require a 32 amp fuse. Our immersion or booster heater is connected in the same way as the monoblock that we looked at previously, but now we're indoors, so a switched fuse spur can be used. Fit your K3M contactor with power in one side and power out to the immersion on the other, and then the X13A plugs into the PCB. We still need a thermistor, and this plugs to X9A as before also. At the top of the wiring centre, you will find the X2M connector, and here we can connect our diverter valve to comms terminal 12, neutral to 13, and the live to 14A. While we're here at X2M, and if you have a third-party thermostat, please remember neutral switching only. This is switched between terminal 30 and 35. If you have a Daikin Madoka thermostat, this connects in a different location at X5M, closer to the bottom, and this connects at terminals 11 and 12. Please follow the wiring diagram supplied, and if you come across any difficulties, please call, as we're always happy to help.